let's talk about chrome hearts. A celebrity favourite, okay? With lines of product ranging from clothing to jewellery, to lemon squeezers, to a cleaver, yes I said a cleaver, to perfume and eyewear. Chrome hearts is very much one of those if you know brands in a different way than something like a Loro Piana or the Row, right? But they sort of employ a similar strategy, if that makes sense. It's very elusive. If you go on their website, there is no about page. They are not bothered in telling you about them. They're just like, listen, if you hop on here and you get the vibe, you get the vibe. Otherwise, move on, sort of thing. Even their Instagram, there is nothing on there that is particularly informational. It's just they do that like semi-annoying thing where the three pictures that go across the grid match somehow, but then you only see one on your page and you're like, why am I seeing half an arm, sort of thing. But that's just a personal gripe I have. But yeah, it's like they're not trying to tell you very much about them. A mystery surrounds the brand, and I am going to try and break it down for you today. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Also have a podcast now. Go and have a listen. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory because it's important. The brand was founded in 1988 by Richard Stark and two other guys, okay? Leonard Kamhout and John Bowman. Richard Stark had previously been worked for leather tanneries and like a salesman of leather hides, I believe. John Bowman, I think, was also in the leather industry, and then Leonard Kamhout was a jeweller specialising in sterling silver. So altogether they founded this brand in a garage in Hollywood. Again, important, keep this in your mind. They started out with leather jackets, and it was mainly like a sort of celebrity brand in that they did costume design for films, they did these sort of, one-of-a-kind leather pieces for shows and celebrities and concerts and whatever. In 1992, they won the CFDA award for Accessory Designer of the Year, and in 2022, they would go on to get the Lifetime Achievement Award from the CFDA. Due to, I believe, some sort of internal conflict, what do the celebrities call it? Irreconcilable differences. The founders had a falling out in 1994. Now the company is run by Richard Stark and his wife Laurie Lynn Stark and their three children. This is also important. 2 daughters, 1 son. It's a privately owned company. They opened their first store in 1996 on the Upper East Side. That store is still there. And going back to the Hollywood thing, their pieces, the majority, are made in Hollywood. And basically, the family have bought up buildings that surround that initial garage where the brand was built. And what happens is that when another building in that sort of vicinity goes on sale, they buy it, even if they don't sort of know what they're going to do with it, to expand the company into. I believe they have like 1,000-ish employees at this point. And over the years, they've collaborated with a number of artists, bands, other brands, all of that, including the Rolling Stones, Comme des Garçons, Rick Owens, Virgil Abloh, Bella Hadid. Drake recently collaborated with them on a Chrome Hearts customised Rolls-Royce Cullinan that I believe was sort of like put on show because what a spectacle to see. They also did a collaboration with him for merch, and they also currently have a collaboration going with Baccarat for glassware, in case you want to spend, over $1,000 on a pair of very fabulous champagne glasses. Currently, they have 35 stores worldwide and concessions, so like there's one in Bergdorf here, Bergdorf Men's, there's one in Selfridges in London. Characterised by Gothic script, they use like little daggers, little crosses are used a lot. It's very sort of, there's heavy on the leather, heavy on the silver jewellery especially, but jewellery in general, we're going to get into it. And they have appealed to a very wide range of celebrities over the years. You've got people like Cardi B, and I think Offset is also wearing a lot of sort of custom chrome hearts pieces at the moment. Cher, Lenny Kravitz, Pamela Anderson, Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart was dripped out in chrome hearts at the CFDA Awards, I think, not that long ago. Another big fan of the brand was Karl Lagerfeld. He wore a lot of chrome hearts jewellery daily. He is also said to have like hundreds of chrome hearts belts, including one where the buckle is diamond encrusted. I expect no less of Karl. And even has custom chrome hearts furniture. I actually believe after his death, the Stark family have been trying to buy back a lot of those pieces, but I don't know sort of where it's ended up. Anyway, they also in 2011, this was crazy to me because I heard nothing of this, they collaborated with Chanel on 10 bags, just 10. I think Laurie Lynn Stark has one. I don't know where the hell the others are. If I can even find pictures of them, I will include, but I wouldn't be surprised if I can't because of how elusive everything is around them. But it's appealed to a wide range of celebrities. Now, following on from that if you know aspect of the brand, their stores, the signage is extremely minimal, if any. You'll walk past it and you'll be like, oh, is this the so-and-so? Is that? Because I have no idea. It's very sort of like you have to know where you're going. And what they sell, or what they try to sell, is a lifestyle, okay? The world they've built around chrome hearts is very impressive. And this is with a number of brands. Whether you like the brands or not, what they've done with world building is exceptional because you don't just buy into a product, you buy into the brand. I mean, like I mentioned at the beginning, Chrome Hearts has sold everything from lemon squeezers, salt and pepper shakers, to glassware, to they did like a custom UGG collaboration. I'm not even sure if it was a collaboration with UGG or they just bought a load of UGGs and then Chrome Heartsified them. Unclear. I have a quote from one of the Stark daughters, Jessie Jo Stark, said, "A baby could wear it, my grandma could wear it, Travis Scott could wear it." They are not interested in trends in the slightest. So Richard Stark said, "It's heart-driven, it's not money-driven. I don't look at trends, couldn't care less." And that has sort of added to quite a lot of their success. They are in their own lane. There's something almost sort of Ed Hardy-ish about it. And they play by their own rules. What do I mean by this? A lot of creative decisions are... This is a family business through and through. A lot of the creative decisions are made by the kids, right? So I'm not sure how old their son is, but he's been sort of slated, if you sort of look at this from a Succession angle, to almost be the next, to almost carry it on. For example, he'll see something and be like, oh, we should make that, and Richard Stark is like, all right, off you go, sort of thing. They live and breathe the Chrome Hearts vibe, and that feeds into what they produce, and again, adds to this sort of allure and Chrome Hearts-ness of the brand. Now, much like other very successful luxury companies, they don't sell online. So like Chanel doesn't sell online, Goyard doesn't sell online. However, even Chanel will sort of show you the collection. Chrome Hearts doesn't. I lie when I say that they don't sell online. They sell a very specific product online, by no means the whole collection. So they sell their Baccarat collaboration, some underwear, like 6 pieces, and some socks. I think that's about it. Oh, and like perfume. And I think they did nail polish at some point. But yeah, like that is the limit of it. So you really can't buy online. And unless you go down some Reddit thread or whatever, it's very hard to find the prices of the pieces as well. So you have to go in store. And by the way, like when you go in store, some stores it's by appointment only. And that can be sort of intimidating because you can be like, well, I don't even know if I want to purchase anything. And there's an appointment and I don't even know how much things are going to be. Or you turn to the secondary market. And if we know anything about the secondary market, when there is high demand and low supply, as economics will tell us, those prices are on the incline. The prices can be crazy. And again, let's say you go in store, you have an appointment, blah, 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 you are ready to buy some things, you will see the sort of standard offering, right? Their limited edition pieces, this is from what I've heard on the grapevine, their limited edition pieces are offered to their best clients first before they sort of, you know, go out onto the shop floor. And the same thing for if you want something custom, you have to be invited for that experience. And with Chrome Hearts, there's sort of levels to Chrome Hearts, okay? And I would say that there are 4 levels. Level 1 is the merch level. This is the level I'm on, okay? This is starting out, all right? This is, you want a little something that's got a little bit of a chrome hearts here and you're happy, thank you very much, goodbye. Then you move on to the level that is leather. Leather, as soon as something includes leather, it could even be like a little sort of long sleeve top, and if it has a leather cross, that price is going to jump right up. So leather, homeware, I'm talking about those glassware, the salt and pepper shakers, blah, blah, and silver jewellery. That brings us up a level. Then we move to more other fine jewellery that is not silver. Anything with gold and diamonds, you're up there. And then you move to furniture and customs and all of that, okay? However, I will say they did also recently release these sort of silicone rubber rings. They were called silichrome, that were just under $200-ish. So there's that. All in all, I sort of liken their success to something like the Row because they are extremely focused on what is their vision, what they know it exactly who they are, and they know exactly who they are not, and there is no veering off that course. And again, similarly to the Row, this is a privately owned company. They've not got, you know, the big guys to answer to and all of that. They make all of the decisions. I actually didn't know this much about Chrome Hearts going into this video. And by doing the research, I really liked the brand even more because I love how much of a family business it is. And I love how much trust the parents have in the kids and, you know, their kids' ideas. It does feel very much like a club when you buy a piece from them. And again, it's because they've created the world around Chrome Hearts so well that the pieces are, you know, outside from the merch that actually says it, the pieces are very recognisable. They have that sort of gothic rocker edge. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of these big brands need to take notes of brands like this that are very true to themselves, because everything at the moment, I don't know if it's just me, seems very commercial, very samey. The other thing that I've kind of forgotten this whole thing that people love Chrome Hearts for is the quality. You know, it's a nice sodding t-shirt, I'm not going to lie to you. Is it the best sodding t-shirt? I mean, you know, as far as t-shirts go, I think it's going to last me a while. I can't speak on the quality of, like, the leather and all of that, but I expect it to be very good, particularly because of the background of the family and the fact that they seem to be very on it when it comes to the manufacture of the product. But there we go, I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a great time learning more about it, and all of a sudden I need to book an appointment at Chrome Hearts. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are, and in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.